The purpose of this brief presentation is to discuss taking your audience into account when you know what your topic is and you need to organize what you have to say about it. The information that we'll cover ties directly to the first student learning objective for our 200W course. Students' organizational skills should improve in writing and speaking. Although we'll be focusing in this presentation on how to organize what you have to say when you are giving a presentation, what we'll be discussing should also be relevant to organizing what you have to say when you have something to write. How many of you remember show and tell? I know I remember it. When I was in kindergarten, at least once a month, all of the students would be invited to bring one thing in the world that they would show to the class and tell the class about. For better or for worse, I often think about show and tell during some of the presentations that students are required to give towards the end of the 200W course. The path of least resistance for giving these presentations is for the presenter to stand up in front of the class and tell everyone what they've learned about their topic. But the problem with this sort of presentation, though, is that it rapidly becomes more of an excuse to show and tell than to do anything else. By the end of the semester, you really are an expert in whatever it is that you'll be studying all term. The path of least resistance is that you'll want to show everyone about what you've learned and tell them about it. So then you'll tell the audience all that you know. But what happens? What happens to your audience? There's no connection. No matter how interesting your topic might be to you, you haven't succeeded in developing a way to get the people in the room, your audience, interested in it. And besides, your organizational principle often can be no more than, here's everything I know about this topic, which isn't really a solid way to organize what you have to say. Here's how to organize what you have to say and how to connect with your audience. Your first step is to recognize that, in most cases, no one's really interested in your demonstrating how much you know about a topic. Instead, at the beginning, what you should be asking as you plan your presentation is, why should your audience be interested in your topic? Why should they care? Why do they need to know about your topic? Then you should ask, what do they know and what do they not know about your topic? When you can answer these questions, you're on your way to creating an excellent presentation. In our next presentation, we'll talk more about specific organizational strategies. But in the presentation that we've covered today, we've covered the key issue, which is beginning with a strong grasp of who your audience is, what they're interested in, what they need to know. A good way to learn more about who your audience is actually to arrange, if you can, to have conversations with people, the people who will either be a part of your audience or with people similar to your audience. After you've finished your audience analysis, you're ready to develop your strategy for your organizational plan, which is what we'll discuss in the next presentation.